last 10 to 15 years, most of my clients have been athletes. Prior to that, they were everybody else on the planet. And at this point in my life, my clientele is a combination of athletes and people that are just looking for help. So when I think of how, what I bring to the table that's unique, if I first think of the athletes that I work with or have worked with, bringing hypnosis to the table was a very unique concept for elite and competitive athletes, PGA Tour and professional boxers and professional shooters, people going to the Olympics or Olympic hopefuls. They're competitive by nature, right? It's in their bones. They can't get away from that. So they're always looking for a competitive edge, or they're looking to figure out how can I improve in one more way so that I can almost ensure my success or my win. And so they've been a really great client base for me because it jives. I want to help people in really big, profound ways, and they want help in really big and profound ways. So what I bring to the table for them is a really deep understanding of the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. And then also the tool of hypnosis. So the conscious mind is what's going to cause the problems for that athlete in practice and competition. When they go home after a competition, the worries, the fears, the doubts. In the midst of the competition, if they're over-analyzing, even if they believe they're going to win, that can be a double-edged sword. Like, they can end up having anxiety about that. They can end up trying too hard. They can end up trying to force, solutions or mimic what they've been doing. Or they could also kick into, well, I've never won here before, or it's not like me to be able to finish this out clean and to really win. So that's all conscious mind thinking. So to be able to teach people about their conscious mind and then teach them techniques to manage it is only one element of what I do. Another element is then related to the subconscious and teaching people about the subconscious mind. What's the programming in there that's affecting your competition? Like, I never win here. That's one of those repeated things that might have happened one time here that they didn't win, and then every time they went back, they built on that anxiety and the fear and then the pressures and everything else. So then also being able to see not only the negative programming that's in the subconscious, but also some of the positive programming and help to build on that. And with the hypnosis, we can do that. We can reinforce positive suggestions, or we can kind of downplay the others and basically replace what's not working with what is working. Those are all really great things that I'm bringing to the table that a regular sports psychologist or somebody else that's in the field, a lot of times in the sports arena, the experts that are helping the other people are competitive athletes themselves. So they basically, I've been to the Olympics myself, or I've done this, or I've won this million times, and they come with that expertise, and they want to teach other athletes how to be an Olympian or how to be successful, but they don't understand the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and nowhere near the detail that I do, let alone they don't have the same kind of tools. They're not a hypnotist. They can't go in there and fix the issues. So it's really, really unique what I'm bringing to the table. And then obviously not only is that for athletes, but everything I just said is applicable to every single human being. So every human being has that conscious mind that's saying, I can't do this. Or every time I've tried to, every time I've been on a date, I always screw it up, or I can't finish the sale, or I can't close the deals, or I continue to have relationship problems and I'm just doomed to be alone, So these are all the conscious level ways of thinking that can cause fear and worry and anxiety. And you're not your best in a date. You're not your best in a sales meeting. You're not your best in a relationship. You're not even your best with your kids or your parents or whatever if you're full of all these other kinds of thoughts. You're not even your best to go to sleep at night if your conscious mind isn't being properly managed, and it's worrying and it's regretting and it's fearing and all of that stuff. So to be able to teach people how to manage that conscious mind, to actually understand how it's affecting their bodies, but then to look at the subconscious mind and say, let's look at your programming here. You know, what happened back here that you reinforced and now it's here, you know, and it's this big and it's affecting you every day. To be able to understand the patterns, which ones are healthy, which ones are prohibitive, and then also to have the tool to come in there and fix it.